Everything else is actually quite interesting this time.
Okay, I guess I will see in a couple of seconds. Camera good, camera's good. Get this on. Discord overlay on. Oh, that is still out. Alrighty. Folks gonna be joining us in about half an hour. And the stream won't be too long because tomorrow I have to get up bright and early. Because of a little project. Oh, yeah. So I'm guessing 2.5 to 3 hours max from now.
Okay.
So festival playlist, and then we'll see how much time we have left.
It's typical.
Yeah, I guess it is.
2 event labs, a trial, 2 races, and a Horizon tour.
I have another one of these.
The card vote is not that bad, to be honest. I mean, I don't know. The backstage. I voted for the left.
My messages. Oh yeah, gifts, daily payouts, sure thing, that'll help. Voting wise, we have a Toyota 8038 or the Hilux, and the Renault Clio from 2016. That's a racing Clio. Against the Ranger Raptor and the Ford Fiesta 23. I know the Ranger Raptor is a wheel spin car. I know the Ford Fiesta has been appearing multiple times in the season event. I know many people have been asking for the Toyota Hilux, so I'll be voting for the left as well.
Yeah, the Clio is actually an interesting car. I think it's a track toy.
Could be actually. Or an extreme hot hatch. Shop wise, what has won? Oh, the ID4 didn't win. Of course it didn't. What about the playlist wise though? What is the next? Oh, Cars and Coffee, seriously? Why did American Automotive win? Probably because there's a bloody Lamborghini in there. Thing with the Cars and Coffee, there are many cars that you can win that are in the backstage pass or in the wheel spin events. With the American Automotive, not many were actually available. Actually, one car, I know multiple cars in American Automotive that has been featured only once before, only once. So many people probably don't have many cars in the American Automotive, like the Lincoln Continental is one of those, a special Chevy Nova is one of those, a Pontiac GTO Judge is one of those. So super bummed that American Automotive didn't win.
Forza
Alex,
has retail though.
Nah, decent.
I couldn't get it to 998 for some reason. At least not with rear-wheel drive.
It's not the greatest car actually.
That's a shame because it's called a Speedtail, so it could have have a lot of speed.
Yeah, I have only one for S1. That's it. I think the problem is aero-wise. You can't do much of it.
Right. So, should I explain the events, or did you see them already?
No, I'm gonna have a look at them now. Obviously, we can win the Blackwing, which I am looking forward to. Yeah, Forza one is the Speedtail, and also the AMG GTR, which is a good car. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. We have 2 championships. We have a Horizon Tour. As indeed you said, once again, the PR stunts require anything goes. I just realized I forgot my drink, so I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Mike, sir, how you doing?
All right, how are you guys?
Oh, we're doing fine. This playlist is actually not interesting, to be honest. Hey, did you see what I said on the server on gaming chat?
So it
No, I
is
just got-
currently
got it.
about 20. Oh, Mike is in? Yeah, Mike. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, I've been talking with Cyber for a little bit, but I'm all right. How are you, Marky?
Doing fine. It's just a bit warm currently. It's about 27 degrees Celsius at the moment, so staying hydrated is very, very important.
Right.
Yeah.
The modern muscle straight race is going to be really interesting to you guys. About me, you know.
Modern Muscles A-Class for Street Race. Then we have Retro Hot Hatch C-Class Off-Road, which is interesting. Then we have 2 event labs. Ugh, another bloody stock showdown trial. I hate those.
Yeah. I prepared myself last night, so I should
mean,
be good at this point.
The problem with these stock showdowns is you're just you can't do much actually. You can't do anything actually. That's why I love when Forza throws in weird requirements. There were a couple that I know for instance, I know there was a trial that requires you to get a car for B class, but the car value has to be below 30,000 bucks. So basically a budget build. I love it when they throw stuff in like that. That's why I hate why they constantly throw PR Stunt S2 for the last couple of, I don't know how many weeks, with a couple of exceptions here and there. That's why I like that we now have a somewhat interesting championship, a Retro Hot Hatch C-Class for off-road. That is always, that's interesting because it's something different.
Right.
The modern supercars F1, the tractors F1, they have been done to death at this moment.
Well,
I will definitely
mean,
say that Forza overuses S2 for PR stunts.
yeah, I don't know what's going on about that, but
I mean-
hopefully the next playlist will, change that.
I mean, the S2 is one thing, but why did anything goes? Just do something different, you know? If I were in charge of making these playlists, I mean, they would be so much more interesting. Yes, you have to prepare everything. But you only have to do them like a couple of times. So, you only have one a week, so easy.
Well, I do wonder too if this is also a byproduct of them just kind of winding down support for Horizon 5 so they can focus on the next game.
Hey, immediate subscription. We have Vahid. Oh, thanks, mate. Poke's going to be in about half an hour, so I guess PR stunts, and that's going to be, let's change things up a bit. Let's use the brown this time.
Any of them off-roading PR stunts?
Let me have a quick look.
Like
But
a
I
Trailblazer, or an off-road danger sign, or speed trap?
No, they're all on road by the looks of the pictures. We have a danger sign though, but that is an on-road danger sign. Well, 2 of them can be done at the
you
same
want to
time.
use on-road so you can just gather as much speed as you can.
Yeah, and it's going to be done in the Moser because one of them is on the highway.
On the highway?
I gave the Ford GT 2017 Ford GT a bit of a tweak. I used rally tires and gave it more power.
Mhm.
Yeah, it still handles decent. It actually handles it good though.
In S1, there are actually quite a lot of cars that can still get away with rally tires.
Right. The Ford GT is one of the best of them all, in my opinion.
A little dry.
It's fast. It handles good with aerodynamics.
One of the greatest examples that I have is that Ferrari race car that I have. It handles beautifully, all-wheel drive, rally tires. It's quite good.
Is it that 488 challenge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
After you, mate.
What was his promotional?
There's that Muscler.
Yeah. That is my
I
speed
actually
build
used the-
for S2.
Here.
Oh, it's still
I
not
used
fast
the,
enough? Wow,
Yeah,
okay,
it's gotta be 450.
we need... Okay, we need a hefty requirement for this then, actually.
I used the Remek concept too.
That could work.
Oh.
But it's a danger sign, right? So you didn't have enough speed going through
No,
the
it's
danger
the speed trap right before the danger sign.
speed
Yeah,
trap right before.
You gotta go
What's the
40,
speed you need?
450, and
Okay.
600 meters at the danger zone. I already did them, by the way.
So you need a car that can go real fast.
I think I'm gonna make like a speed build with the Koenigsegg Jesko. I think that's probably the best way to do that.
Yeah, but the Jesco is understeer, keep in mind.
Yeah, but you only have to go a straight line.
Well, I wonder if that turn's going to be of any consequence. Because there is a slight turn before it.
Yeah. I honestly don't know if it's oversteery enough to make that one turn to get to the ramp as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too. Would the Koenigsegg have...
Hey Sandy, how you doing? Good to see you.
Just enough grip. Top speed, yes, for sure it does, but it doesn't have enough grip. If that turn's going to be coming into effect.
You know what's interesting about my Ford GT? Whenever I accelerate, it doesn't lose traction at all. It actually keeps the grip. As if they were drag tires, but they're rally tires. That's interesting.
Oh, cheers, Sandy. It's basically a livery that so I know that this is the danger sign. It's going like Jesko and not the speed one. Should be good though.
By the way, Mike, if you didn't hear what we said about the playlist vote, it actually turns out that we're doing the coffee one.
Yeah. So
What do you guys think
unfortunate.
of that?
Yeah, unfortunate. Super unfortunate.
Well, people sometimes vote poorly.
My best guess is because it's a Lamborghini that's in the picture.
People vote poorly in the backstage too.
Yeah. The Volkswagen ID4 didn't win.
Alright, let's see here. I am also going to use the Rimac for this speed trap. Because my Rimac can also go fast enough.
Easy. 484.
Easy queasy.
Rimac can't quite go that fast, but I can reach 292 miles an hour, so that's like 470
Land it. Please land it.
kph.
Ah.
Hey, it's Alex again.
Alex joined. This is
Now he's gonna join our VC.
Or was this
There
the
we go.
DC?
292 miles an hour.
Was this the DLC one? I actually don't know, to be honest. I think
Trusty Rimac.
this is probably then the danger sign one. Now I need to get myself the speed one. No, there's no way. Oh, land it! Please land it! Ah, come on.
Crap.
Still failing?
Nah, this car is this is definitely my speed car. This is not a danger sign car, because when I'm attempting the danger sign, it actually backflips. I almost landed it. Look at this, look at this. Whee!
Tweet.
I am also attempting it
No,
now.
it goes completely upside down. There's no way. This is definitely the speed one.
Got it. I got
Still
the
recommend
danger
the.
sign.
I do recommend the Rimac Concept C because that's how I did it.
I just did it with the Rimac as well.
Is it the Navera or the Concept?
The Concept.
I think both will probably do fine.
Concept is faster than the Navera.
Do without. Indeed.
Oh.
Let me get the other one.
Alright, the other one's Speed Zone. That one, the
Oh,
muzzler could do.
I use the Aston Martin. Hold on.
Rimac.
Aston
Valkyrie
Martin
AMR Pro.
AMR Pro.
Yeah.
That thing has enough downforce. Although the bad to the blade could have been better, I don't know.
Yeah, my bad to the blade has got more power and rally tires, so I've sacrificed some of the grip. Let's see. I'm gonna
But
use
if
the
this is going to be
Ultima.
good for danger signs though, this Rimac.
I'm actually going to attempt to do this speed zone with the Ultima Evolution.
Oh, by the way, I got the Sierra Cars Alpha Extreme Track toy.
Oh, that one. That's a bitch to handle.
Eh.
Very
The AI
snappy.
convinced me that it was a great car. I mean, it kind of makes sense.
So many other great extreme tractors though. I think that's probably one of the lesser ones.
I mean, it does have amazing grip. It's just understeery, kind of.
Oh, easy.
I hit 150,
Okay, never mind.
but got what I needed.
I need to take this turn better.
Alright, PR stunts are done.
Four meters just shy. You're kidding.
What?
Still doing the danger sign?
Yeah,
Still didn't land properly?
I did.
I
Just
had to
got
do the
4
I had to
meters
do the
shy.
turn. I had to do
Oh.
attempts
Oh, you
to
were
make
close.
sure I did that turn after
Very,
the
very,
speed
very,
bump.
very close. I had to evade some traffic there though.
I had to contend with the corner just before the danger sign and after the speed trap, but when it came to the danger sign, I did it first attempt in the Rimac.
Yeah, the Rimac is an amazing car.
Mercedes, that's right.
Again,
We'll
what
build one of those
the hell?
63s. Actually, what was it that we need to do?
Yeah.
I think we got a couple of E63s in this game.
I'm gonna see if I can get in the Jesh code.
63.
and see if I
That's
can
all
get
it
like
says.
yeah.
It's A class 751.
So
Okay,
this is
maybe I'll
the
just
danger
figure that
sign.
out in the autofill. Is the stock E63 that comes as A751. Okay. It's the 2013 E63 AMG. I believe that's the one we're going to be using. got a stock one.
Hey,
Oh.
there he is.
Pokemon.
Hello, Poke.
Hello, Mike. How are you?
Doing all right. Yourself?
All right.
Well, I'm doing right myself.
Feeling lovely today.
Is it me or is the mic volume a bit low on your end, Poke?
Could be.
Yeah, I think it's a little low.
Yeah, it is.
Because you're kind of quiet right now.
I
Oh yeah,
haven't
that's it,
changed
that's it, that's
though.
it, that's it. Easy, easy. There we go.
Finally, you got it.
I downloaded a tune from Shadow's Bane for the Yesco, which basically is good for all PR stunts. Goodies.
Oh, I think it's because my fan is on.
Oh, Bronco. I'll just
tires.
raise your volume to the max.
Oh, you got the pro stock. Alex got
Is
the
that
pro
any
stock.
better?
Okay.
Add it to the garage for now. Sell the Sylvia.
Do you hear me better
Yeah.
now? Oh, that's because it's my fan that's on then. But I need it on because I'm dying here, so I'll turn it
I
on.
have the same here, so I just raise your volume to the max.
Good.
This little car is so freaking fun.
Ooh, could I downgrade it to S1 class?
I don't know. Could you?
I should swap. Alright.
The Pro Stock Camaro. Ooh, that's a bold one.
That's a bald one.
It's a bald one.
Oh man.
Still in the sky.
That is not happening.
Sorry.
Oh, that is super unfortunate. So close to S1, but drag tires it is. Or off-road tires. What makes the most sense? No, drag tires makes the most
Well.
sense.
It's like, are you intending it to be a road build?
Yeah.
Yeah, then you probably want to go with the drag tires. Although,
Drag tire tired.
a couple of people who are running off-road tires for a road build, and yet they can still compete in online racing.
For an A class, this HSV can go about 265 kilometers an hour. No, 365 kilometers an hour.
Mm.
What class?
A class.
I wonder if it has terrible grip.
I mean, not the
'Cause that's
worst.
like nearly 230 miles an hour.
I mean, it's not the worst grip, but I don't think it's the grip that kills this car. I think it's the traction that kills it. Because I'm using rear-wheel drive.
And that much power.
Let's just say I'm using the monster truck engine.
Okay.
Do you want to die?
Well, it reminds me of the Plymouth Fury, because that one has using the monster truck engine in A class, rear-wheel drive with rally tires. So similar thing.
I remember the Chevrolet Camaro with that engine using S1.
Let's see, where is
And Marky got lucky when he was using that yellow Chevrolet Corvette. I hit the traffic, which was about at the end of the race.
Yeah, there it is.
I was right behind you when I crashed into the traffic.
I don't really remember that, to be honest.
Well, if you come out to the festival, you could hear the engine.
Which festival are you located, Cyber?
The main one,
The
Just
main
gonna
one.
put up a color for this car.
aka pink.
Right.
I want a blue. Looks so much better in blue.
I'm heading to the main festival. Hey, there you are.
Can you even hear it idling?
No, because the stupid music's too loud.
You have music on?
No, it's the ambient music here at the festival site.
Ah.
I don't really care for the music in this game.
Me neither.
Me neither. I've heard it too many times. At some point, you've heard it enough. Not like it's
I will
actually
say
good music.
though, the music at least is better than Unbound, because Need for Speed Unbound.
Anything is better than Unbound.
The music in that game is disgusting.
There's literally one song in Unbound that's even half decent, and even that is... Even anything in Forza Horizon 5 is better than that.
It's all about this stupid. I think I listened to a couple of them, and it's all about the urban modern rap.
Yeah, it's a genre called trap music, and it makes sense because it's honestly a trap if you want to listen to that. Terrible.
It's a trap.
It's a trap. Yeah.
Well, then they entrapped Black Panther, the famous YouTuber, because he likes the music.
Yeah, but that's because it's his style. You know.
Is Alex gonna join the VC?
Yeah, that's actually a good question. Actually, Alex, we recommend you actually joining the VC. Oh, that's
That
a
way-
nice. That's a nice
That
one.
way you communicate with us.
I like the livery though. That's actually pure. That screams NASCAR, mate.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I mean, it does look like a V8 supercar, doesn't it?
I also like this car. Is that the Fury, mate? Yeah.
This is the Plymouth Fury, correct?
Yeah. I like that one too.
I
Take a
think
good
it's
listen
supposed
to the
be kind of
engine.
like a lowrider livery, and of course it's slammed.
I have to say though, I do not like this BMW.
Big company.
BMW. Oh, the iX that
Yeah.
Alex is driving.
Take a good listen.
I did some online
Yeah.
racing with that thing,
Multi-stroke engine.
and I actually
You're scared, aren't you?
Yeah.
Get-
I've been
this,
practicing
Mark.
on this car.
get this,
That's
Marky. I want
literally
to tell you
cool.
something.
Mm.
So this BMW iX that Alex is driving, I actually built an S1 version with I think it's got the Porsche Mission R engine electric motor in it, which makes like 1100 horsepower. And there's also a wide body for that car. And
There's a
I built
wide
it for
body?
S1 and took it online racing, and I was beating people with it.
Yeah. I just don't like it. I don't want it.
It's a way to beat people though.
Hi,
I
Pokey.
thought that was
It is
hilarious.
it is
I'm pretty
extremely
sure I-
based to beat people with that car, but I mean, just look at it. Just look at the front.
Hey, it's
I'm
another
pretty
one.
sure when I won this online lobby with that thing, that I really upset a lot of people, and that was funny.
Yeah.
I've got 1,500 horsepower in this Plymouth, same as Cyber's
That was Cybers.
Holden.
I think I got like half of that in this car.
I have 15.
Alright, shall we get started with the actual... Oh, I forgot the speed. I'll do that later. How about we start... Given that Cyber's already in said car, we start with the Modern Muscle Championship first. A-class Modern Muscle for street racing.
And we're gonna earn the Chevelle.
You know what, Cyber? You run that car. Let's see how you do.
I've been practicing on it, so... and I've been beating
Muscle.
Unbeatable.
I'm surprised because
it
I would
has-
think your traction issues would make it almost impossible to be unbeatable.
Well, yeah. But the power has its advantage. And it's a street... They're street races, so... I shouldn't have too much of a problem. However, I will struggle at the start.
Alright.
I can tell you that. And you
That's
know
what
the
you
worst... You know what the worst part of this build is?
Hmm.
I'm using stock tires.
I mean, for Modern Muscle, is that terrible? I mean,
It's not the
Uh,
worst thing.
it's not the worst.
No,
I
it would
mean-
have been worse if you were using drag tires. Because
Yeah,
then you
I
just have
couldn't-
no grip.
I couldn't put track tires anyway. I
It would
literally
launch
had
very
to use
good,
stock
but then
tires.
you wouldn't corner.
Right.
Yeah, I have presets. Good enough.
I've got rally tires on my the Plymouth Fury, so it can corner, but traction is definitely an issue. I'm running the Drift 4-speed transmission in it to try and help with wheel spin.
You guys
Anyway,
can
I
hear
am
me
waiting
okay?
at the event right now.
Still a bit on the
I'm
low
on
end
the way.
side poke, but I can hear you.
I can't do anything about that, right? I'm sure.
No worries.
Here I come. Ah! If you guys didn't see that, I'm disappointed. Oh,
I
you're on
didn't
the
see
pause
that.
menu. I was flying in the air across you guys. Hmm.
Where is Z car?
Let's use this. Thought about using a Mustang, but I'm like, you know what? I am also going Australian. A favorite.
Is that? Oh, that car. I was gonna use that car after I chose this car, but I think this one's a better idea at power.
Yeah, you can definitely get more power in it because I also have an A-class build with the same tire compound, which is Rally, and I'm getting 600 horsepower out of my Gen F GTS. This one has 513.
Drivetrain?
This is rear-wheel drive.
What about yours, Poke?
Purple one?
You're way too low. The volume. I cannot hear you.
I
Gonna use
imagine
that?
I imagine that Corvette is rear-wheel drive.
Probably.
Yes, it is.
Using the Dodge Charger for once?
Challenger.
Challenger. Either way.
Is that
Hellcat
the
or
Superstock
Demon?
or the Demon?
This is the super stock.
Okay.
Yeah, why do we have 3 different challengers? We have the regular one, we have the demon, and we have the super stock. They all look
Well,
pretty
isn't
much
there a
identical.
Hellcat?
The other one meaning the Hellcat.
It's not. Yeah, you have the regular Hellcat one. Well, the regular quote-unquote Hellcat one. Then you have the demon, and then you have the super stock. And I'm using the super stock one. This one was introduced last. Somewhat recent,
Well, to
actually.
be honest, frankly, the best of the three is the super stock, because for whatever reason, the demon is heavily nerfed in this game.
Is it really?
Who is
It
Alex
is.
in this server anyway?
Sorry, what?
Who is Alex in the server? Discord server.
I don't think he is in the Discord server, to be honest. Alex, are you in the Discord server? Oh, you can't do voice chat. Okay, that's okay then. Alex, we basically have a somewhat-ish of a gentleman's agreement rule. If you're ready, you want to head over to set events. So I now know that Mike's ready, I know Poke is ready, and I know that Cyber is ready because they are at the event. So when you're ready with selecting a car and building a car for the championship or event, head on over to the event and I'll know you're ready.
Quick test, is this any better now?
Oh, this is much better.
Okay,
So, yeah, it's a good bit better.
I put the fan behind me instead of next to me.
Yeah, I have a fan about a meter behind me. You
Otherwise,
can,
I'm
you can
dying
see
here.
it in the stream, but yeah.
It isn't doing much now, but sure, whatever.
It is what it is.
I don't think I ever told you the weight. It's only 1951 kilograms.
Only, that's
So-
quite a lot actually.
That's nearly 2 tons. So it's nearly 2
This car
tons.
requires to be
Almost.
driven in cockpit.
I would say I am little over 2 tons though. But
What
yeah,
am
that's
I?
to be expected with this huge ass Challenger. I have 835 brake
1.5
horsepower,
ton. Oh, okay.
992 Newton meters of torque, and I'm using rally tires on rear-wheel drive.
Hey, me too. But I weigh
Tires will
1500
drive
kg.
me too, but I weigh like 1550 kilograms.
So we are the heavy boys, Cyber.
No, actually, I
I
weigh
have
less than
A
that.
lot of power. I have
Probably about
640.
1500 even, actually.
I will probably then have the least amount of power out of all of you guys.
How much do you
No,
have?
I have the least amount of power.
I have 835 horsepower and 992 Newton meters of torque.
I can show
Why
you
do-
guys how much I struggle off the
I
line.
have 200 less.
200 less.
And I have 300 less.
Yeah, you might want to use
I have
traction control,
500.
Cyber.
I practiced, so I should be all right.
I have 513 horsepower, Marky. You have way more power.
Okay.
And then
There is a
Polk's
good
in the
designation now,
ZL1
Alex.
vet, so that has more power than me.
Okay, so Mike has the least amount.
Yes, sir.
Move, Beamer.
Alex, just let me know if you're ready or not.
I was about to say.
So in all honesty, I'm going to be the one who struggles for power here amongst our group. Who has a good shot of winning? I don't know. If it's straights, then Cyber's probably going to win.
The first one, it's a decent mix, you know, of straights and corners,
Street race,
but
so it's
no
mostly-
highway, no massive straight dome, so
I mean, why do you think I have aerodynamics installed?
There he is.
There he is.
what is he
Here's
using?
Alex.
That's not a modern muscle, mate.
Maybe he's picking at the event.
That looks like
Yeah,
a super
Uh,
Maybe
terrain.
I,
it's just
I would
arrive-
recommend
maybe just
picking
arrive
at the
here
event. It's always a good idea to have your car ready beforehand, because then you only have to go to current car.
I need to drive this in cockpit view, it's amazing.
But yeah, as Alex is at the event, I'm gonna start it up now.
Hopefully you got a modern muscle.
Otherwise, you'll have to go for a rental. Okay, I'm sorry. That's rude. Glow up. Yeah, it's time to glow up, guys. Come on.
It's time to glow up or grow up. Probably both.
Alright.
Oh shit.
Here we go.
I do know
gonna
that
be an
my
interesting
Monaro
race.
does fumble very good.
At least I'm making fun builds for once.
Yeah.
Yes,
Although they
most
probably
bonkers
aren't
out
as
of
fun
all
as
of us.
those.
it's definitely bonkers.
I mean, I have
Oh.
done this before with an S1 playlist, street race.
All right, cool. Let's do this.
Looks like Alex has got a rental car. Get out of the
Traffic.
way.
No!
Yeah, don't be stupid. Get out of the way.
Oh, another one.
Well, I just had a
sounds
terrible
good.
start. Thanks a lot, traffic.
Ooh, understeer,
start.
make the checkpoint, please. Thank you very much. Yep.
Nyong.
Oh, Jesus. Oh.
All right, here, or right turn.
Brake early for this one. Because I know the brakes in this car are terrible.
Yeah, apparently I
As
failed
I'm
the braking
sorry.
too. I don't think I hit the brakes hard enough. Because I always worry about locking up. I try not to rely on ABS in this game.
I kind of have to.
Because you're playing on keyboard, right?
Yep. Defend the inside here.
See, there's a lockup.
Oh, Beetle.
Alright, sweeping turn.
We have the inside here. Car, car, car.
Made it in time. You're not pulling away as much as I thought you would.
Oh,
Must be your weight.
2 tons.
And I weigh about 500 kilograms less.
Yeah.
Even though you have 300 more horsepower, I would think you'd still pull away. You were, but not as much as...
Not as
like,
much,
very
no.
slow.
You guys got lucky. And you know why.
We got lucky with the
Hitting
traffic.
in Street Races sucks, and I overcooked. And then I overcooked.
Ooh.
I hate that final turn. I hate those rocks.
I kept up with you guys.
That was an easy win, and then I had to go and fail.
Yeah, you guys got lucky, for sure.
I pissing hate that turn.
Alex, for the next event, try to have your car ready beforehand. Otherwise, you'll get this again, that you have to use a rental car.
I do wonder if he didn't have
My
one.
god.
I mean, he is Prestige 1 and level 117. He has got to have an A-class model muscle car.
You don't know.
But once again, you guys got lucky, for sure. I literally had a horrible start.
Yeah, that's
Thanks
the
to
thing with
AI ramming
street
the
races.
traffic.
Yeah, you have AI. That alone is always a chaos at the start. Add traffic
And then
to
the-
it, then you get 3 times the chaos. So literally, the start of a street race is just try to hold it in, no heroics, just try to get past the traffic.
Do your best and pray.
Yeah, that too. That also helps.
Do your best and pray. I'm a bit salty about that final turn. I absolutely hate that corner. I hate those corners with the freaking little
It's
rocks.
so slow. Well, it's no kidding, Alex, because its PI is 40 points behind ours.
39
get
to
a-
be exact.
You want a car where the PI is exactly a round number, except of course for this stock showdown trial. But that's a whole different story.
There will be people. And AI being stupid. Just steer clear of them.
There he goes.
Yeah. Now all of you are in front of me. There's a boost for you, Marky.
Cheers. That's a dive bomb.
Monoro looks sick.
I love the Monaro. I almost chose that though. But I
This
don't
is
think
definitely the most this is definitely the most composed out of everybody here.
it's the one I'd buy out of all the Muslim muscle cars.
Okay, so I guess you need to brake kind of early for this one. Traffic, you
Need a
suck.
big Corvette. And I love Corvettes, so that would be perfect.
This is a hairpin.
It's too wide.
Yeah, this Monaro handles very good.
Power!
And corner!
Failed this turn again. That sucks.
I shall have
Meow.
punches.
At least that wasn't the end of the race.
Right.
The hairpin. Is it all straights from this point?
Looks like it.
Yeah.
So Cyber's gonna win. Even if he didn't screw up that corner, he was gonna win.
There is a corner.
Unless, of course, I hit traffic and get knocked out of the freaking race.
Unlikely.
There we go.
Got all of this. You got all of this time playing for it.
Solid run.
So, you see, guys, that was pure luck last time for the both of you. And what happened to you, Mark?
I mean, car's not as good as I hoped it would be.
I think it just got too much mass.
Too heavy, yeah.
Right, you weren't overtaken.
Your
me
handling
straight.
is just not there.
It also means it also stops like not. Yeah.
What's stopping?
I mean, when you're 2 tons, I mean the stopping distance is like easily 3 times as much if you have at least like 500 kilograms lighter.
And here's your favorite Chevelle.
Here's
Again.
the Chevelle. I only have too many of those though. I don't know what else to do with it. I think I've done everything with it.
One night you got 0. Thank you.
You can do more rally builds, or you can do a B-class build for the Chevelle, because I don't have one yet.
Can I need to do a different build with this car. I just have to do that.
Did you try making a drift car out of it?
No, like I need to make it a lot lighter.
You know
Yeah,
what?
I
Maybe
don't
you could do it like an A-class drift build with like the diesel engine or something. Because I believe the Power Stroke diesel from the Ford Super Duty is an engine swap for the car. That'd be kind of fun.
I just got another the Bertie Mustang.
All right, what's next? Event Lab or Championship?
I'd say event lab. I'd like to rotate those type of events.
What are we taking this time?
Yeah,
Let's have a
Track Toys
look.
Event Lab, and then the other one
I'm
is
feeling
Modern
Track
Supercars.
Let's do track toys. Bahia DRS Holiday. A massive holiday resort has sprung up on Bahia de Plano. And it has its own racetrack with DRS zones. DRS is automatically enabled. Okay, that's interesting.
Whoosh.
DRS.
S1 track toys.
Let's go to that. Track Toys, S1. Let's get this car out. I thought about using the Hot Wheels Mustang, but I'm actually going to use another muscle car.
I haven't used this car yet. I'm gonna see if I can make a build out of this.
I'm gonna use the
This will be my first time.
performance.
This will be my first time using this car competitively.
Slick all drive.
Too much choice. .911.
While you guys are doing that, I am actually going to go get some water, because my throat is kind of dry.
Sure.
Oh my god. Coming. You know what's funny about what I'm driving right now? This Lamborghini Huracan Performante,
Hmm.
the track toy, it feels like an S1 version of the Sesto Elemento Forza edition.
Does it?
It handles pretty much like it.
Alright, I've come back with water.
You still have the street race route thingy, Alan.
Oh yeah, I'll change that for Alex. He was asking for the route to it.
Thank you. Probably has enough horsepower already.
Hmm.
Also got me some emergency granola for hunger.
What's interesting about the Retro Rally event is going to be the Baja race again. You know, our
Yeah.
favorite.
Oh fuck! Forgot the differential again. Oh
Don't
shit!
do that.
Did I really just?
You're just going to use that car?
Never
It's
used
my
it.
first time using this car. I think Marky used this car one time, and I was really surprised at how well it did.
Yeah, he did. Although it does look like a drift car.
I'm gonna go
Well,
eat. I'm gonna
super
stay in the
wide-
conf
super
AFK.
wide. It's super wide. It does come with some adjustable arrow, so I'm like, I don't know how good it is. Then Marky tested it. I'm like, huh, that's better than I thought. And then I made this build off of that, and I quite liked how it drove. So now I'm going to put it to the test.
At this point, I don't even know which car is better for me.
That's why you have to try out as many as you can.
My other choice would have been the Hot Wheels Mustang because I love that thing.
Yeah, I do too. It's just, it's rear-wheel drive. I feel like all-wheel drive's a better option at this point.
Alex, AFK in a convo doesn't
There's
really
a lot
work.
of
You get
big
disconnected
corners
for
absolutely.
inactivity.
It becomes a bit more even when you have like long turns.
Let's see how good this car will handle. Just enough.
This is the
I would quite like a different livery though. Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh, there's some good liveries here. I think I will have that for S1, but I think I'm gonna use
We'll have a Lamborghini versus Ferrari showdown.
Oh, that looks good. That looks very good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. No, one thing I'm going to change. I'm gonna add black rims. I think black rims will look better. Fortunately, there is only one set of black rims that I can do for this. Let's see, where are you? Where are you? That is... Did I already increase? No, I can't do that. Or another one that I can do. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good.
Clearly, you have more speed than I do, which is kind of a concern for me.
That's a lot of downforce.
Apparently, the backfire on this car is so bright that I can see it in the cockpit.
Yeah. That's insane.
You're not using anti-lag, are you?
Nope. That's because this vehicle is supercharged.
I'm gonna try
I don't have a
something else.
7th gear for.
But yeah, the backfire is so bright that I can see it in the cockpit. I think this is the only car that does that. Apart from maybe some of the Formula Drift cars where the exhaust comes out of the hood.
I think I'm gonna use a McLaren instead. Hold on. Let me test it out real quick. I don't remember it. I don't know.
Here comes Marky.
There's going to be a trying out, pretty much. See how what's what. Ooh,
Oh,
There's
the
a
new
V8.
Lotus.
I like your choice, Mike.
Yeah, this is the Air Jordan Camaro.
The ME Camaro, Mistake Edition.
Jordan, I guess I should call it, it's the Jordan Luca Camaro.
I did like that car though, I really do.
Hold on.
I was impressed with how it did when you drove it like a couple of months back.
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
no, it's my turn to try it out. This has 1,000 horsepower and it's supercharged.
Jesus.
And you can see the lettering. I've got the Horizon semi-slicks on. So I was able to get away with 1,000 horsepower and semi-slicks.
I was basically looking for tunes, like see what people have done to this, but what I usually saw was like S1 rear-wheel drive rally builds with close to like 900 horsepower in a car as light as it is. I was like, you know what? No, I'm gonna put slicks on.
How much power do you got?
633. But I
Okay,
weigh
well,
just shy over
oh.
1,000 kilograms.
Do you have a V8 swap in it?
Yeah, the Mercedes V8 and
It's the
supercharged.
Mercedes. I probably would have gone with the semi-slicks personally so that I could get a little bit more power out of it.
Yeah. It still
the
slides
semi-slicks-
somewhat.
The semi-slicks still are very close in grip. They are a little less grippy, but the PI advantage you gain, you can get like an.
I'm gonna have a quick look. Lowers the PI by just a handful.
Is it like 6 PI or something?
Actually, yeah, 6 PI.
You could probably get an extra 30 horsepower and save some weight too. I really try to use the slick tires if I just have no other option.
So yeah, now we went from 633 to 684 brake horsepower.
That's probably going to be a lot more competitive. So you got 50 more horsepower out of it.
Oh yeah.
Problem is though, I'm gear limited. I'm using stock you know what? I'm way better off using
You can use
sport
the sport
transmission.
transmission.
Oh, that actually saves me some PI then.
Yeah, there you go. Even more power.
Do I want to make it more powerful then?
Well, I guess we know who's going to be the super grippy one in the pack. I guess that car comes standard in S1 Cyber.
I think so. I don't know. Maybe A class.
No way. That's got too much. It's got a 2J in it.
I don't know.
It's got a really powerful 2J in it. There's no way it starts in A class. It's got to be S1.
3 seconds exactly. Okay, let's have a look.
And plus, from the type of car that it is, it's known for grip.
I remember going through those zones over there. Horizon Arcade on Forza Horizon 4.
Okay. Guess I'm ready. see how
guess I
this
am
car
too.
will perform.
Oh, that car's a track toy?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
That's
forgot.
that's the new Lotus from the Horizon Realms update.
the layout kind of reminds me that, especially the top section, that's Zandvoort easily. Okay,
To be honest, I do wonder if you can use the stock V6 and boost it all the way up to that same power figure.
oh, you know what? I'm such a dumbass. You know what I've forgotten actually to try out?
I love how I mentioned something and Marky's like, you know what? I'm a dumbass.
I'm a
I need to try
dumbass, yeah. Instead of like, I upgraded engine compartments, what I should do is upgrade the supercharger. That's much more efficient. See if I can do that. Yeah, that's 902, but I don't think I am going to be able to put that down. Unless I'm gonna have to use like drag time. Yeah, that's okay. No. Okay,
It's like,
I was the dumbass. Okay, I'm gonna head over there, and I think we can start immediately, unless someone is still busy.
well, I don't see Alex with us.
No, he had to go eat, so he's
Okay.
AFK now, I guess. But I don't want AFK people in my convoy, so I am going
I'm
to
here.
kick him out for now. Or no, he can't even join then. No, he will. Well, he will get the car down. No. Kick from convoy from now on. I don't want AFK people in my convoy.
Be gone.
Starting now.
I feel sorry at this point.
Well, he's got to eat, and he's got to eat.
Yeah,
Man's
you can
gotta
come
eat.
back later if you want.
Yeah.
I've got some granola next to me, so that's my excuse for eating.
So many cars to choose from actually with this. Ooh, I could have chosen the Hot Wheels Pontiac Firebird.
Yeah, well, I remember using that one time on back in
We're cutting our way, Mike.
What I might need to do actually for that car is actually all-wheel drive swap it. That might be better.
We'll add a lot of understeer though, probably. Car's already quite heavy, 1500 kilograms by
Well,
default.
the car struggles putting its power down.
Yeah. Might need to get slicks then.
I've
Even
got,
then.
well, I'll tell you this. The Camaro that I'm running is all-wheel drive swapped as well.
Ooh.
I think the Hot Wheels Firebird can get away with it because it already has if the benchmark is to be believed, that first off, of course, we have to address that elephant. But in any case, if that is to be believed, it already has insane grip. It just needs to put its power down better.
Yeah.
So
I
I
have a
think
pet feeling
an all-wheel drive swap for the Hot Wheels Firebird might be the solution.
Like the choice though, Cyber. Really sticking with that NASCAR theme.
Yeah. I mean, these cars were mainly meant for oval races, so who knows?
Pretty sure this will work good for the Camaro.
I have no idea how this car will behave.
Like, listen to that supercharger whine.
Break.
Oh, do not go off the curbs. Oh, that supercharger, I love it.
Yeah, I'm getting some understeer when I go over the curbs.
Stay off the curbs.
I was trying to. This car
Yeah,
doesn't have good brakes.
I cut one of the corners, so that's why I went over a curb.
It's understeer with this car. It's not particularly good, I have to say.
With this arrow, this car is pretty decent.
No. Turn.
1,000 horsepower, I love it.
How do you have 1,000 horsepower?
It's because it's a classic Camaro, so it doesn't have the best aerodynamic properties.
And brakes.
Plus, it's a wide body.
This
I
car is
also did not
horrible.
upgrade the brakes.
This was a horrible idea. This car has terrible brakes.
It's a
doesn't ha-
NASCAR. It's not meant to brake.
Yeah.
Why didn't I just stick to the performance?
You got to brake much earlier in that NASCAR.
No, I'm not a fan of this car either.
I do wonder if that actually is a car where it would have to break the mold of most other builds, and you do need to upgrade the brakes. Because it's just horrid otherwise.
You know what? I'm out. Screw that. I cannot use this car. I might even sell it on auction. We're gonna have to try that one again.
No.
Honestly.
Nope. One race is only. I have limited amount of time, so one race at a
So do
time.
so do I, because I got to go to work.
Mhm.
God.
It's one and done, and then we move on to the next one.
It's an event lab. It's not like we have to do three. You have to do 3 races on your own. You can just do it. Just do the attempt again in a better car, and then you'll get the points.
Yeah, but then without you.
I mean, we were easily winning as a team, so honestly, if I were you, if I really did not like a car, I would just stay still at some point.
Maybe just like stop racing. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, this is not a good car. I need to see what I can do about this. This is really bad.
This was quite decent, actually.
The Pista? Yeah, you actually got close to me.
I don't have any arrow on it, but it's still turns
Well, the
decent.
Pista, I guess, has like built-in arrow to that body kit because it rips a lot better than a standard 488.
It's also
Yeah,
so
that's
much lighter
true.
than a standard one.
But you can't tune it, so.
So yeah, it's just like built-in arrow to the car that you cannot adjust. But yeah, that Camaro felt so good.
What have people done
Are
to
we
this
doing? Are we doing modern supercars?
car? Yeah. Let's do the. No, actually,
Event lab.
we only
So
have.
we're gonna do championship first, right?
Actually, kind of want to save the championship for last. So
And
let's.
Which one is that?
We still have one event lab, the modern supercars one, and one championship. And the championship is Retro Hot Hatch C600 Off-Road, which is so interesting. I want that save that to last. Well, last, you know.
Yeah, this one there.
So
Yeah,
modern.
the 20
So
cars as a reward.
I'm
Okay, so
saying
we're gonna do
the
event
plan
lab.
is modern supercars, Retro Hot Hatch, then the tour, then the trial.
Oh, we got the tour.
We have a tour.
Yeah, let's hopefully we can pick the pace up.
Hey,
because,
yeah,
I am going to be
whatever you
running
said,
low on
let's do
time
that.
here pretty soon.
I'm gonna
Alrighty,
use the
so
Ford GT this time.
S1 modern supercars.
I'm
S1.
pretty sure I have one already, so I'm just gonna head straight to the event.
S1
Why
supercar.
did it have to be so hot today?
Yes, it did.
Mate, this is nothing.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm afraid of that.
What kind of race is it?
Modern
Small
isn't it-
technical track with lots of neon lights. So it's a small technical track, so you want something grippy. Probably all-wheel drive too.
Really?
Why not any of the Event Lab Island races anymore?
I don't
I
know.
just realized.
Good question. I'm not sure. Yeah, because that used to happen pretty regularly, where we have one event lab on Mexico and then another one at Event Lab Island.
I guess it just depends on which one are chosen.
Many options.
Well, I guess I can go with my safe choice because this rips really good.
really have an all-wheel drive echelon? Yeah, I do, but with off-road. The E-Ray.
I went with the safe option.
Hmm. So did I.
Same here.
No, I'm curious.
Stupid.
Oh. Literally the two options I had in mind. R8 or E-Ray? Let's go E-Ray.
I love the E-Ray sound. It sounds so good.
I have the generic racing V12 in my R8, but this has insane grip, especially with the Forza Aero that I got on the back.
I mean, it looks like a race car, so might as well put the race engine in.
I had the stock engine.
This hasn't.
That's probably all you can do with the modern GT. Just run the stock
GT
engine.
sounds good.
Like I said a few months ago, it actually sounds a lot better than Payback.
To be honest, I probably need to redo my E-Ray, because I made mine look like the Z06, so it doesn't have the wide body, and it has the TVR engine swap.
Oh, you made all the wrong choices, mate. The stock engine is one of the best sounding engines in the game, in my opinion, and the wide body makes it so good. The spoiler looks amazing. I have semi-slicks on, decent amount of power, so yeah.
I just wanted to make
And we're ready.
a genuine Z06 conversion with the E-Ray.
Might as well use the regular 06 then. Alrighty, if everyone's ready, Cyber, you were ready too, right?
Yep.
Alright, starting now.
How do you pronounce that? Ehime or something?
Honestly, I stopped trying to pronounce Mexican pronouns, yeah.
That's what it is Ehime racetrack.
Oh,
So I
fuck,
wonder
I
if
chose
that's
my
like
wrong earring.
a real racetrack in Mexico.
Why did this one have to show first? This is my power E-ray. This is not gonna go end well. Okay, nice. We'll see.
Wait, yours is the power build E-Ray?
Yeah, I selected my grip E-ray, but then I selected the power E-ray on accident because that one was selected by default. Okay.
You're gonna die.
I'll manage. Well, I mean,
You're gonna die.
Who wants? Never mind.
Ooh,
it's less grippy than that other E-ray. Let's just put it at that. Still has rally
Well.
tires and all-wheel drive, so.
Best of luck in the corners. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh
first
yeah,
gear
that's
is
real
red.
tactical. Look at how tight that is.
Come on, car. I don't need this understeer.
Yeah, this
Yeah, I
is
can
bad.
definitely tell that I can grip better than you right now. Problem is, I've got some understeer from these rally tires.
I also have rally tires, but I have like over 1,000 horsepower.
Well, 900 in my R8.
How much do any of you weigh?
This has 1,600 kilograms, I think. I mean, the grip E-ray had 1,400, so I mean, I have only a small advantage here, so, but yeah, it's not enough.
Why did I do that? Stupid braking line.
This is a
So there
dream.
you go, rotate it.
It is really tight and technical. Honestly, all-wheel drive slicks would have been better.
What even is this type of road?
Feels less grippy than tarmac, I have to say that.
Yeah. That's probably what's partly why I'm having understeer issues, because these rally tires aren't gripping this.
Yeah, same.
Frankly, it looks like tile work, like pavers.
Come on, turn! What tires are you on, Poke?
Sure.
I'm assuming slicks.
I think so.
Any semi-slicks?
Yeah, slicks were definitely the best option for this.
I think these
Okay.
braking lines really screw you over if you take them.
If you have no idea, yeah.
Is this a joke?
That
Did
other
try
event
that.
that was much better. I mean, you have some event lab races that are really creative, really nice to drive on, really amazing, and then you have this.
This is the worst of them all.
No, this is
Especially when you're using the...
this is the best one.
Poke's having
Poke's
a
having the time of
blast.
his life.
Yeah.
So Google, what
Look,
was
Mom,
the
I'm
worst
winning.
event?
Yeah, didn't like that one.
I am so pissed at right now.
You need,
That-
yeah, you need slicks for this.
Audi didn't do well there either.
First I rage quit the other one, and now this. And
Yeah,
this
I
one is
guess-
better.
I imagine Poke had the semi-slicks on his E-Ray.
Check.
What
If
did you
I-
have, Poke?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure your E-Ray was a grip build that had semi-slicks on it.
Yeah, it is a group build.
If I had the other E-Ray, I would have even, I think it's sort of a decent chance, but no.
It's a shame.
It is what it is.
I don't really like this livery anymore.
I really
Oh,
loved
well.
this livery.
It wasn't great.
The
That wasn't a
cyan
great
blue one.
event lab event, to be honest.
We've had much better
Alright.
ones.
The C-Class Hot Hatch Championship.
Off-roads, yeah.
Do I even have a retro Hot Hatch in C-Class?
I have a really, really bad feeling about this one. I never liked C-Class. Because I don't really know how fast I'm really going.
Technically I do, but I don't have
Right.
one with off-road race tires equipped.
Yeah, I think at C-Class you don't want that though. Just don't pick something with track
Ooh.
tires. That would be my
Off-road hot hatch?
off-road hot hatch.
And mind. This comes to mind instantly.
My tires are stock. All-wheel drive.
Yeah, I need to go build a car. I've got a car in mind. It's gonna be front-wheel drive, so that should help. So it should be pretty PI efficient. And front-wheel drive does like off-road stuff. Where are you? There you are.
Definitely want rally tires.
Do we want off-road race tires though? I don't know actually. Is that going to be better than rally tires? No.
No,
it's-
not rally
it's-
tires. Those were
at
not gonna be
C-Class, that's
PI
too
efficient.
that's too much
Off-road race
overkill.
tires would be better.
At B-Class
Yeah,
even,
pretty
you don't want rally tires. There you kind of want drag tires.
I'm using stock tires.
Yeah, I mean, putting on
think
off-road
about
race
stock
tires
tires,
on the
yeah.
car that I wanted to use raises the PI by 100. So, no. I'm gonna use stock tires.
Too much power.
And I'm using the Ford Escort. 1986.
What?
Using something French.
Keep the weight on.
Rally diff. Sure.
No. Not that.
Question is, do I now want to go power or do I want lightness?
I went with power on mine because my car's already pretty light.
Yeah, my car is really light too.
And the grip's all right. Will widen the track width though, and I can't do it. That's annoying.
really large on it. An ugly wing. These rims are perfect.
Without a sports transmission.
Retro Pride.
Cool.
Someone made a legal livery. Why?
Some great stuff.
Ooh, those are some really good liveries. I like this one.
My car can go 150 miles per hour exactly.
Mm.
I don't think mine is as fast. 231 kilometers an hour.
Here, let's make
I
these.
don't know.
Let's lower the tire pressure on that. Now I can't do 150 exactly, but whatever.
Auction house system is so broken these days.
Let's soften those anti-roll bars. Soften that front end. Soften the damping.
This is a peppy little car.
And they'll just call it there. For the sake of time, I am not doing a livery.
I just put a color on it.
Make it
I
white.
like it.
Mine is white.
I didn't make it white. This one.
Don't tell me you're using the same car as I am.
What, me?
No. You,
You
Mike.
guys do.
Yep. I saw one of these and I'm like, I haven't built one of these in a little while. I thought,
Pick something
this
French.
front-wheel drive car, it's a Ford Escort. I'm like, this should be good.
Those
Where's your
rims
license
remind
plate?
me of the 240 SX a lot.
I
don't know
I
why.
deleted my license plate.
Let's play delete.
Illegal. I don't even have a front one.
Oh, I don't know.
Love this car.
That's the 205 Rally, correct?
What?
Yes. it
How is this possible? Lowering the weight
Yeah.
lowers the PI. How is that possible? Oh wait, it's still front wheel drive.
Probably because you're going to have traction issues. I'm guessing your car is already
like-
very light.
How the rear windshield, I don't know if more cars have this, but it runs over the windshield wiper, the rear defroster.
Understeer.
Should I make one all-wheel drive? I'm gonna make it all-wheel drive, I think. Or are all you guys front-wheel drive?
Front wheel drive?
I don't know yet.
Can put a V8 in there.
Now I'm very curious what your vehicle is.
Ew. Can't
Just
stop
eat-
sneezing.
Just making the tires just a slightly wider, the front tires, increases the PI from 580 to 607.
Does your car come standard front-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive?
Front wheel drive. I mean, no, I can't do this. I can't do this. It's going to be too much.
Well, my car is definitely a sensible choice.
Mine is too.
You stole my idea.
Poke's idea is sensible. Cyber, you can run the same car, but I guess if you really don't want to, you have a couple other options you could try.
I'm gonna make one all-wheel drive.
I just don't like front-wheel drive at all. They just correct your drifting too early, you know?
True.
Drift.
I couldn't make mine front-wheel drive. It was going to be a power build then.
So I assume that you're probably going to run an all-wheel drive car then, Cyber?
Yeah, I'm going to make all-wheel drive. Cyber, I think then if you don't want front-wheel drive, make it all-wheel drive if you want to.
I do want to make it all-wheel drive, but that'll just cost a lot of power.
Yeah, I mean, I could put any engine in it I want. I could put the Century Supercharged V8 in it and keep it a front-wheel drive. It wouldn't even come close to 600.
Jeez, what vehicle are you building then?
So I have no clue. I'm gonna watch the stream just to find out.
I have no idea what it could be.
Okay. It's old. That's what I'll say.
Yeah,
Super
at the very
old.
least, it's got to be pretty old, very light, and have terrible stock tires.
Fun fact, it's just as old as my mother.
Hmm.
The more you know.
It can't be too modernized like the two cars we're driving, because they've got decent grip. And they're light. Of course, your Peugeot is way lighter than my Escort.
Ooh, Sandstorm.
Is it though? How much do you weigh? Ooh, I weigh nothing.
Let's see. If I had to guess, I weigh around... Well, that's not what I meant to do.
Okay.
I weigh 790 kilograms.
I weigh just under 1 metric ton.
I weigh 704 kilograms.
So I'm probably around like I'm around like 980, 990 grams.
No, 704 grams.
So yeah, you're definitely lighter. The freaking Civic.
Yep.
Freaking.
How much horsepower do you have?
My horsepower is 238.
Okay, that's sensible.
That's
Give me a second, guys.
Yeah.
That's considered I guess that's considered a retro hot hatch, huh?
I mean, there isn't a classic hot hatch in this game, so no.
I have 162 horsepower.
Because in my honest opinion, it's too old to really be considered retro.
Yeah, true.
It is a classic hot hatch because it fits into a similar category as the classic Mini.
True, but
But there
the
aren't much
theme classic hot
in
hatch
this
doesn't
game.
exist. Same like classic supercars, that also doesn't exist.
You should add that as a category.
Yeah, I hope that those categories will be added next Forza. I mean, there are a lot of things that I wish they add, but yeah.
No.
I was also
So-
briefly
I don't know.
I was also briefly considering the Renault Clio Williams because I know that standard engine has the availability for a Century Supercharger. But then I
Oh,
saw
you
this
should.
and I was like, nope, this has a wide body. I know
Then
this is
it's a French
decent.
battle.
Yeah.
Okay,
we also have
I'll drive
another
119 horsepower, 161 torque, 757 kilograms. Does that sound bad?
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Well,
For a
you're,
C-Class.
you are lighter than my car. but you
all-wheel
also
drive though,
have
right?
only half the
Yeah.
horsepower.
But what do you
I
mean
don't know. I
Battle of
don't
the
know.
Friends? Because Mike has a Ford. Or do you mean like Battle of the Friends between us?
What's certainly going to help you, Cyber, if you go with this choice is lightness. Back
By
to
the
you,
way,
Marky.
yeah.
That sort of comes with an engine swap. I think it's another Honda engine, and that also can have a Century supercharger.
Yeah, I mean, this car has a lot of great engine choices. You can pick the 1.6 liter VVT, which has a center supercharger available. You can pick 2 liter VVT, which has a center supercharger available. You can pick the 6.8 liter LSV8, which has a supercharger available. And I believe you can also then pick the rally engine and also the 2JZ.
The 2J?
You can pick the 2J for this car, I believe so. But here's the
I'm
thing
not sure
though,
about
with
that.
front-wheel
I think
drive,
the most powerful engine you can put in that thing.
I mean, front-wheel drive, stock tires, I had the LSV8 in it. I can put as much power as I want, and it was going to be a power build because it was not going to reach top of C-Class. It was stuck at 580-ish, something like that. Because you have no grip at all, you have all the power in the world. The only thing you'll do is just spin the tires.
Well, I imagine you have the stock tires on right now?
Yeah, stock tires, but I am all-wheel drive right now. Otherwise, I was just not going to be able to reach top of C-Class.
And I also see that you made the tires as thick as possible too, right?
Yeah, rear tires are as thick as possible for maximum stability.
Good, which I hope it would.
I guess if you had to do that and make the front tires nowhere near as thick, I would put most of the power distribution towards the rear.
Also added the spoiler for some downforce.
Power go towards the thicker tires.
Probably will have the least amount of top speed, I think, because I have full aero on. 240.
Well,
Oh,
you
242.
you can reduce the aero if you want.
I've reduced the rear to the minimum,
What about the front?
maximum. Front always maximum, always.
Because you're just like, I need turn in.
Yeah, I just don't like understeer. For all the builds that have aero, all the front aero is always at the maximum. I mean, otherwise you're just losing out on grip, you know? Because if I reduce the front aero to the minimum, my top speed goes up by 5 kilometers an hour, at best. If I increase the rear aero to the max, that decreases it by 10. Yeah, so.
It's 12 noon where I am, so hopefully we can get going here pretty soon.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm having a hard time here. Just a little bit. Yeah, okay. I think this will work.
I mean, just pick a car, all-wheel drive, swap it. I mean, honestly, I think a Civic would do greatly because it has the center supercharger available. That would have been, if I had to go purely from a competitive point of view, this car is also actually very great. If I just think about it, it's old, it has old tires, so you'll slide. You have a wide body kit, you have aero, you have the center supercharger, you have all-wheel drive. Honestly, this is actually quite a good car if I'm just thinking about it now.
Now it'll be a question of, can our front-wheel drive boys be able to be a match for it? Poke, how much power does your Peugeot have?
162.
160?
Yeah.
Okay. I have 209 horsepower in my Escort.
You know what? I think the Honda Civic is going to be too good for this. I'm going to switch to the car that I was originally going to be thinking about.
Now you're just like, I don't want to dominate too hard.
No, I think the Honda Civic would be the best, literally the best car you could choose. Can I do anything to the dampers wise though? Yeah, do I want that?
Colored bumpers. Isn't that something a Chav would drive? Like, exactly. White with mismatching bumpers.
Yeah, the peasant mode.
Look at me now.
This More grandpa.
Well, you
Oh,
got
the
some
auto jam.
lightweight.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh,
I assume
that's
it's all-wheel
actually.
drive.
Yes.
How much
stock
horsepower
tires.
do you have?
Let's see. Hold on. Let me park.
That's an
real quick.
interesting choice. Yeah, very interesting.
Okay, so I have 127 horsepower, 173 torque, and 769 kilograms.
You're crazy
Yeah, that's
light though.
light. And it's very aerodynamic, so you'll have. Although
I
you have a
actually-
wing on it, you should
I'm using
still
rear
have to-
aerodynamics.
So you definitely are probably the least powerful here, but you have all-wheel drive and you're crazy light. This is going to be interesting.
Yes, it will be. Let's start.
I still
Yeah,
have, I think,
okay.
the most horsepower. I have 210.
I have 209.
Oh, still the
Really,
most.
1 horsepower difference.
Anything you say +1, so I'm better.
You're probably also lighter too.
875 kilograms.
I'm like 9. I'm somewhere between 980 and 9 kilos. But I do have a wider track width, and so I'm technically more stable.
Let's have a look. I'm looking forward to this.
Williams stock has already more horsepower.
I really have a bad feeling about this.
Oh. Oh, this is
Well,
something I
let's
didn't
not-
expect. I'm
Let's not
kind
make
of
conclusions yet.
I'm kind of following the Le Mans, you know, the 24-hour Le Mans that's currently this weekend, and they just did qualifying. Cadillac got pole position. Wow, that's something I did not expect.
Well,
Let's do it with Neil
my
Cooper.
father and I have also been watching some of the racing on some of the other racetracks, and yeah, Cadillac's been doing very well.
Yeah, they've been doing very well. Actually, I got a shot at winning this.
Well, also the cover car for Forza Motorsport is one of those Cadillac.
Yeah. Has Cadillac ever won Le Mans? I don't think so, actually.
I don't know if they have either.
I'm just thinking.
They
I
have
think
I think lately it's been Porsche, hasn't it?
Porsche, yes, has been doing very great lately. Honestly, I can't think of a single American brand that has won the Le Mans since Ford in the 60s.
I think you're right.
Out of the way, Acura.
Oh, you pushed me into the turn.
How long has it been for you, Marky?
Sorry, what?
How long has it been since you started streaming?
Since, oh, you mean today? Since 1.5 hours?
Like an hour or more left for you.
Yeah. I think it's just going to be just a festival playlist and that's it. So after this we still have the tour and the trial to do, I believe.
Yeah.
Weird. I'm actually having some traction issues.
Oh, sorry.
I have a feed for now.
Maybe what's happening here is I think your Renault has too much weight over the front wheels, and so you're able to just grip.
Traction is not half bad, yeah.
Yeah. I have 62% of the weight over the front wheels, which isn't bad, but I think your Renault has like, what, 55%?
I have no idea, to be honest. I gotta look at after this championship.
Yeah, the lightweight front-wheel drive cars tend to have really heavy, relatively speaking.
Makes sense, though.
So most of the weight is over the front
It's
wheels,
better,
with the big engine. And the rest of the vehicle is just stupid light.
Is the AutoSam the lightest?
Easily,
much
probably.
dragging
Yeah.
weight in the escort.
The Escort is
That
still
was very-
somewhat heavy, actually. It's not dull. It's not as light as you'd expect.
Well, just under a metric ton, but it is
Yeah.
the light. It is heaviest out of our 4 cars.
It's also not really technically a hatchback, is it? It's more or less a coupe.
It's just as much as my personal car, actually. That's just weird.
Yeah.
So I wonder if actually this would more qualify as a notchback.
Yeah, but there isn't a thing like retro coupes. I guess hatchback still makes the most sense. Then again, the AutoSam isn't a hatchback either. That's more like a roadster.
I'm losing it.
Oh. Oh, Jesus. That's heavy.
That pole out of the way. One car.
Wing.
No, the wing. Spoiler alert.
Oh, our cars are so similar.
Spoiler alert. It's just too, yeah, it's too much weight over the front wheels of Marquis Renault. I'm dragging too much weight.
Are you kidding me?
I also
I
have the
knew there
center
was something wrong with
supercharger.
this car.
You know, I do wonder if maybe you can get away with rear-wheel drive in the AutoZone.
Absolutely not. I hate rear-wheel driving off-road. I tried it, trust me.
I think it all just depends how much PI you would have gained in compared to all-wheel drive.
So I mean, the Lancia was able to beat the Audi Quattro with rear-wheel drive.
Yeah, that's because for one, they were stupid light. For two, they didn't really attend to all the rules. And third, they were a bit cheesy. But nevertheless, it's still an amazing car. But yeah, they also had amazing drivers. That's also for sure. I think as a
Amazing
car, the
Italian
Audi
driver.
Quattro was probably better. Because it had so much power, much better. I mean, all-wheel drive. I think
Well,
the
the one
Lancia, yeah.
advantage it did have is that it was pretty understeery because it had a lot.
It was very understeery, and the rear grip was quite phenomenal actually.
Funny thing is I had an amazing start, it looks like.
I mean, your all-wheel drive, that makes sense.
Are all of you guys on front wheel? I thought
Yeah.
you were using all-wheel drive.
Yeah,
I
raw front
wanted
wheel.
to, but then on the last minute I decided to get a regular front-wheel drive hatchback.
And it still worked on. Stupid AI, get out of my way.
And you're just gonna keep saying that, aren't you, Mike?
Literally, these idiots slowed down right in front of me, and I had nowhere to go.
I just hope that the drivatars, all that weaving is going to get fixed in the next game, because this is ridiculous at this point.
Me wing again.
No.
Forza needs split times.
Split
You know
times
what's
is
annoying
also a thing that I'm missing.
Came to that time, but I nearly rear-ended more idiot AI that was fighting amongst each other.
I rear-ended them actually.
Forza Motorsport is, or split times are in Forza Motorsport, but it's on the left of the screen where you aren't looking.
Okay, this is where my top speed is starting to come into play. Catch and poke.
Dive ball! Trying to... Leave some
Guess I
space.
had a better exit out of that turn.
Yeah, that was a bit ambitious.
You need to
My
brake
car
and
don't
open.
understeer into the wall.
To be fair, this is my own boat.
Cyber. Yep, definitely gotta break this. Understeer.
Under deer.
Come on, power!
From a Renault Clio. is
Come on,
not
lightweight.
something-
Come on, French. Oh no, that's not gonna work.
Hold stability. It's UK versus Japan.
This is a Japanese
What
car.
about the Frenchies?
Well, here comes a turn.
Don't disrespect the croissant.
Don't want to hit that pole. Lose too much speed.
Oh, I don't have the speed. Or do I?
Power, baby!
Oh my gosh, it's four-way.
Of course. Of course. Of course.
We were actually much closer to that race.
No!
Oh no, I need to shift.
That was not happening.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I have the same power as you, Marky. I guess I just
Had to try.
You were
Had to
too
try.
far back.
Yeah, I didn't
Even
have
along
a
enough
great
straight,
exit.
maybe Renault could win.
You got to be fucking
Hard
kidding
Given
And a
enough,
bit up there.
given enough of a straight, maybe a Renault could win.
Nah, I just had a terrible exit at that corner. I went way too wide. I actually did the same line as you. If I had a better exit, I probably would have had a shot at overtaking you. I'm not gonna say I would have. But,
They
I will
almost-
say
More
the
than I
Escort
might
did
have
not
lost.
like the Baja circuit.
no.
Too technical for the car.
But we're all quite close together, actually. It was very close. Like, we're all within like half a second or so. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
That was something. All right, got the Cadillac, the
Yeah,
CT4.
same.
All right, the Horizon Tour, I guess, is next.
another stock show.
Yeah, another stock
What
show.
do we need? Just go ahead and start it. Let's see what we need.
Honestly, we don't need to really prepare cars. We can just use the stock Mercedes, to be honest.
Hell no.
Wait, I thought we were doing the
Yeah.
tour.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, let's do the tour. Yeah, let's do the tour first and then the trial.
I did manage to
Really
tweak
wanna try
that
to get the
Mercedes.
tour. Thankfully, I don't need to work as long today because I worked an extra long shift last night
Oh, okay.
in preparation for this.
Nice. That's dedication.
Yeah, so I think I only need to do about 7 hours, and I can stay up and I can stay late if I must.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's have a look
Get
what
the
the
tour and the
tour.
trial done.
Okay, no, I don't want to do this because we've literally done this one just a moment ago. This is S1 Modern Supercars. I'm gonna wait for this one to skip.
You sure
60
you don't want to
seconds.
run your grip build, E-Ray?
No,
You're just like, no.
I want something
No, I
different.
wouldn't do specific, like that.
How much
Wouldn't
time do
it
we
be
have in the
funny
next
if-
one?
Wouldn't it be funny if it's freaking S1 cross country?
Yeah, no, it's this would have been an on-road race, but it's going to be 40 seconds, and then the next one will pop in, and then we'll just see what's what. I think I'm not going to skip the next one. We're just gonna, unless it's anything goes. I genuinely don't want an anything goes one. I just want something that's different, unique, something we just don't do quite often.
If it is anything goes, then I guess we have to wait again.
Or we could just do the trial, to be honest.
It'd be like, screw you, tour. We're gonna do the trial.
Yeah.
We'll come back to you.
10 seconds. Let's have a look what is going to pop out.
And it is...
Off-road, Evo versus Impreza in B-Class. Guess
Okay.
that's interesting. Let's do that.
I've got a couple of those. I've got a couple of B-Class Subarus that I'd be
I
willing to
recommend
try out.
you get into your car that you want to use immediately.
Shoot.
While we wait. Because we have... about-
Be right now in an Impreza. Just pick one.
B-Class Modern Rally.
B-Class, Evo versus Impreza, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Or we could even do Retro Rally too.
Do I want to use this one? It's not an overall build, but sure. I don't have an Impreza upgraded.
Evo versus Impreza. I'm gonna run an older Subaru.
Both are not great.
I'm gonna use a 98.
kind of need to build a.
Are we all going to use Impressas?
I'm in one.
Same.
Same.
Then I'm not gonna use.
I should have added a livery to it though.
It doesn't have flat 4 turbo rally engine.
Can only
The
use
Evos
this
just
one.
can't compete.
30 seconds.
If this was A class, then it'd be a lot more even because then you can throw in the 6.2 V8 into the Evos.
It's the thing.
Okay, Poke's is in an Evo.
I don't have an Impreza.
Your Evo might actually be older than my Impreza.
I remember this car not being as good as I thought it would be. But it's the only choice I have.
Could you make a somewhat competitive Impreza for B class off-road? Because you don't have access to that incredible flat 4 turbo engine. But what else is there? You're gonna have to use a stock engine, I think, then. Or the turbo rally, but meh.
Probably just use
But
the stock
meh.
engine in that case. Yeah, definitely my Impreza 22B is going to be much better than any of the Evos.
Mm-hmm.
336 horsepower and like freaking 650 newton meters of torque.
And about 1,200 kilograms on mine.
Same.
What's mine? Mine's probably around 1,300 kilos.
I think I weigh 12 or 13.
It might be lighter, but I've got more power and gobs more
Or I have
torque.
more power. I
Oh,
have
fuck, did I just
three-
choose the wrong... Ah, fuck, I chose the wrong one. No, this hasn't got off-road tires.
Oh my goodness, what are you doing?
Wait, what?
Okay. I'll manage. I'll manage.
I think Marky screwed himself over.
Yeah, because I've got the
Is it
same...
off-road or on-road?
This is off-road, but I chose
Okay.
one that's on-road.
Oh.
Did you pick that?
Yeah, most of my built Evos and Imprezas are off-road builds because they have the off-road race tires.
Well, I mean, they're rally cars. What do you expect?
I have so many though that I even have some that are still stock, so I can make them too.
STI S209, can you make that? Is that B class?
Yeah,
It
I think
does.
that comes.
Yeah.
I think that comes like low A class, and so you could put.
Huh.
It's like A709 or something. I only have a 5-speed in this Subaru, so it's a good
What
thing
the
I
hell?
have that 4 turbo rally because I have long gears.
Oh Jesus.
Oh.
Sorry.
And of course, I fucking missed it.
Yeah, get out of the
Yeah, I
way.
hate it when that happens. I hate it when I miss checkpoints.
It's
This car is so good.
In fact, I used this car on. Yeah, the turning isn't good. That Subaru has V8. That's definitely a tune.
I mean, I guess it could be possible.
Oh, that was not good.
That engine is probably much heavier.
You know what? I'm actually keeping up with you guys. Well, with Poke at least. I probably won't be able to match you, Mike. I just missed a checkpoint,
As
didn't
long
I?
as they don't-
Fuck!
as long as they don't-
Ugh!
as long as they don't drive bad.
I quit. I missed it again. I guess I'm just not having it today.
I don't know what it is. The stats of this car are really good, but it just doesn't drive as good. For some reason.
Oh, he actually left. Wow. Rage quit.
Man, I am flying. Holy crap.
Past the Evo.
Yeah, I guess he left VC and everything.
I don't get it. I mean, losing the checkpoint, sure. I mean,
Yeah, I've had some very frustrating moments on online racing, especially in street racing, where I miss checkpoints and I'm just like, yep, I am going to be nowhere near even middle of the pack.
yeah, so we're still winning as a team. That's the
It's a
important
team
thing.
that's like this.
That's the important thing.
I think that's the thing. Cyber is
Online racing,
treating all
you're
these
by
races
yourself.
as a free-for-all.
The situation that I described is worse because you're by yourself when you're online racing.
Yeah.
I've just got to I got to keep at it to make sure I can hone my skills and get better next time.
Beep.
That's how I was able to build cars better and become a better driver. You persevere through your tough moments.
Exactly. This drivetrain needs a different tune.
No, Mike is too far.
Oh my gosh, I'm almost about to lap the AI.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, that car, that 22B, it's probably one of the best off-road B-class cars there is. Maybe even for A-class too.
Yeah. And I've
Well, at
got
least
a
definitely for
dominant-
B-class.
I've got a dominant build on this.
Because you can fit those off-road race tires, you can fit that flat 4, you are already extremely light.
For an Impreza,
Yeah.
because it's like 1,300 kilos. It's still got some heft to it. And even though I have a long geared 5-speed transmission,
That's actually
because
not so
I
bad.
have job for torque from this
Yeah.
turbo rally engine, it negates any issues with it.
That's right, because I have for my off-road build with like anything with a flat 4 engine, I tune the gearbox in such a way that 5th gear is like at top of like between 5,500 RPM, because that's where the top torque is. That's where you want it.
Yeah. I think I actually changed gear right around just before 7,000 RPM, so I probably should shift gears a little earlier, but it still works. I mean, look at my lap time, or my finishing time.
Yeah, 10 seconds ahead of the rest.
Insane! We DNF'd all of the AI.
It's only 2 Evos. Oh gee, oh my goodness.
Drive to the next event.
I was paying attention.
There it is.
Following Mark.
Hmm.
Do we go off-road? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm definitely faster.
I mean, this is a road build, so yeah, I am struggling with these bumps big time.
Oh.
Ooh, house!
Oh my goodness. Scared the shit out of me.
It's like,
Suddenly,
now you tell
house.
me?
There's literally one house. How?
Poke's like, now you tell me?
Who put that house
How
there?
did you even touch it?
Yeah, I'm not gonna get there first. I hit some cobblestone walls. Scrubbed a bunch of speed off. Okay, now I got some trees to navigate.
I said it before, literally put one tree in the middle of the road and another end.
Yeah, nosedive that scrubs speed off.
Oh, just like that one. Oh, what's this dip? It's like a really large hole in here.
Actually got in a second, wow. And that Evo died.
Alright. think I saw some chrome wheels on that white Subaru, the S209. I don't know why. Now I've got the reference from Cars in my head. I think it's a post-credit scene where there's like a Hummer that's got freaking 25-inch like 2000 style rims, and he's complaining to Sarge about doing off-road training, and after he starts, he's like, "Man, now I got dirt in my rims."
Yeah. An off-road vehicle using road tires.
That's got 25-inch freaking chrome 2000 style rims. I think it was even spinners with like no tread on the tires.
Thank you.
Quite welcome.
Oh, that's not good.
Good corner.
Yeah, I don't have the best of grip here.
Same, even with the rear wing.
Right, now things are about to change.
Bonk.
Bonk.
Pardon me, coming through.
Please, after you.
Make sure to not overdrive this. That'll be so embarrassing if I miss a checkpoint.
Even if you do, you probably will still catch up.
Question is, do I rewind or do I just reset?
Don't do anything.
Don't do anything.
Rewinding you just.
I mean, well, that would reset me, and in that case, I probably would just pause and then reset, so I don't have to wait for the countdown.
Oh yeah, that's stupid countdown.
You can save like 2-3 seconds.
Looks like your road build is coming in handy now.
Yeah, this is not too bad actually. I thought it was going to be way, way worse off-road. But I mean, look at the pace difference compared to me and Mike. That tells you how good this car
Confirms
would have been.
how underpowered this car is from rally.
Yeah. I mean, that
is
flat
weird,
4
because
turbo
it
is
has
just one of
good-
the best cars. Imagine the flat 4 turbo with a center supercharger though. That would have been so bad. so disgusting.
Charger. You'll be able to get a power increase. You'll sacrifice some torque though.
True, that is true. I mean, yeah, actually, if you think about it, the whole reason why this car is so great, because it's pretty much like it has diesel torque with that turbo.
Your exhaust fell off.
How were they able to get
No.
so much torque out of this engine?
It's crazy.
Makes you wonder if they've got a special type of turbo that just produces a lot of low-end torque.
Wait.
3, 4, 5,
Yeah,
6 seconds behind.
We had another rage quit.
Oh, yeah.
One of the randos rage quit.
Hit the wall.
I just don't get the desire to
No.
win. I mean, we're winning
Yeah,
as a
that's
team.
It's why I don't enjoy online racing, because you get people who are just, you get so butthurt when they don't win, and then they race meta cars so they can always win.
I only hate people that try so hard to win by doing whatever it takes and then win and gonna complain about it.
If I win, fantastic. Though my intention for online racing is just to see how my builds compare to the rest of.
Exactly.
Sometimes they're great, sometimes they're not. Though if I've got a pissant who wants to win and kind of be a baby about it, then I will pull out a meta card just so I can teach them a lesson.
Yeah. You thought you were good. You
Okay.
thought you were using a good car. This is what good really is.
Gotta make sure that my skill is up to par though, because it has not always worked. Because if they're halfway decent, and if I miss a checkpoint, I'm done.
This tells you how good
That's
this
really
car
cool.
actually is with this engine configuration. I'm probably like 5 seconds ahead of Poke. And this is a road build.
The car
Yeah,
is
it's a
fantastic.
road.
Frankly, all of the Subarus are very good for B and A class because you can run that turbo rally engine.
The turbojet, the Riley engine is so great. Look at that, only 7 seconds behind you. That's decent. That's not too bad.
With a road build.
Yeah,
Now, of course, that probably improved because this was legit like a 50-50.
50. Yeah, I
track.
would say 50-50. I definitely gained on you on those on-road sections. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. It's because the rally, all I've got to offer race tires, and they also have very low tire pressure, so they don't grip the pavement good at all. But I have a power advantage.
Oh, no.
Saber, you don't have it today, mate. You are the only one who is complaining. Honestly, mate, the desire to win is something that is killing your how should I say this? The desire to win has blinded you the reason why we play this game as a team. That's probably the best way to say it.
Oh, nearly hit some trees.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my Jesus.
Yeah, this is a bit more rough. A lot more jumps. A lot more possibilities of just biffing it.
This road build is absolutely not liking this.
All the way on top of the...
I came out unscathed, although I almost hit a tree. I guess I should say I almost had a tree moment.
Tree! Hey, that hasn't happened this stream actually yet.
Of course, now that I said it, and
Yeah.
I think we're going up to the top of the volcano.
Oh no, we're not going. Yeah, oh no, it's going to be on top. Okay. I thought we were gonna do the downhill
Either the
volcano
Caldera
race.
Scramble, or it's the downhill off-road section.
No, it's going to be the one on top. Because if you actually hover on the event, on the arrow check mark, you can actually see what kind of event we're gonna be doing. And we're going to be the one on top.
So the Caldera Scramble. Is trees breakable? I don't think they are. Oh, almost hit. Lost all my
that
speed.
really put me to a standstill. Ooh.
Pissing me off is missing those jam checkpoints. I mean, sure, when I miss a checkpoint, that's frustrating, but honestly, head down, pull yourself together, and make the best of it. Because now that you've quit out on 2 events, you missed out on 2 rewards that we're not going to be doing together anymore. So you're gonna have to do those by yourself. And that's even more frustrating and boring, I would say. Like I said, this is all just a team game. It doesn't matter if you become 3rd, 4th, 5th or 6th. This is not necessarily a competition against one another. I would say the championships between us is more or less just we have to beat the AI as a team. We don't have to win, like you don't have to become first place. I get it, getting first is nice and all, but not at the cost of your
Enjoyment.
what make
frankly.
the streams so much fun.
It's not. It shouldn't come at the cost of your enjoyment.
That's that right there.
Playing
Like I
because playing with friends is always better than playing by yourself.
Like I said, your desire to win completely neglects the reason why we're doing these streams as a team.
Wait, yo, is that the same literal?
I thought you were gonna flip over when you hit that rock poke.
Almost.
I'm going to struggle big time on this event. This event is all off-road, so
Okay. I was like, I don't see a timer. Is this going to wait for
Yeah,
you guys to show up?
I
this
really
can
want
actually
to
be
start
close
the work.
between us, Poke. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Caldera Scramble. Now I just need the AI to get out of my way.
Yeah.
Move, bish. Good thing Game Flames is still here.
There we go. Good. I thought I
There was
missed
a
that
dive from
checkpoint.
him. Shift up early to get that torque. Get out my way. Thank you.
I do have rally tires, why am I sliding so much?
Rally tires is still... Are you rally or actual off-road tires?
Rally tires.
Oh,
Rally.
rally tires. Yeah. Now I can see why this car is struggling. When it comes to an off-road build, whether that's even for partially off-road, always pick the off-road race tires. They are so much better off-road compared to the rally tires.
It's just not. It's not worth it.
It's not even
Especially
close.
in the lower
All my
tire
cars
races.
with rally tires. That are off-road.
I have some personal experience with it too because some of the S1 rally builds I try to do, I used rally tires and they don't do well, like at all.
Actually, Sapi did a video on that once. Unfortunately, he has deleted most of his videos on Forza by now. But he did a test on... He was using an A-class off-road rally car. I don't remember which car it was. He did all the off-road races, all the dirt races. For one run he did it with rally tires, on the other one he did it with off-road tires. All of the one with the off-road tires were better, by a couple of seconds at least. Even the ones that were partially on tarmac.
So you could make up time on road, but it just didn't matter.
Off-road tires just have so much more grip on actual dirt surfaces.
And I wonder if it would also benefit you if you go through water.
Not necessarily. I mean, rain, I guess, a bit, but they both have insane grooves and so and such and so. And with like water puddles, that's all about ground clearance. So the off-road race tires
Yeah.
aren't going to help you with that compared to rally.
Well, I do wonder if maybe like there's like a negligible difference
We're still
since it has those grooves, and so
We're
if
still gonna do the
water
stock
kind of
trial, yeah.
goes through the tire, and so with that, it's almost like you have a little bit more grip. It's kind of like with snow, because with snow, if you got grooves in, if the snow goes into the grooves of the tire, it actually provides a bit more grip.
yeah.
That's how it is in real life. I don't know if that's if that's part of the physics in this game. Probably too advanced. Who knows? Maybe in Horizon 6 they'll include that.
Yeah, I was just thinking maybe in Horizon 4, if they had snow tires in Horizon 4, I actually don't know. Don't remember.
But yeah, the off-road race tires have the most aggressive grip. So I would think that it would be a little bit
There he
better.
is.
Welcome back.
Wow, I stayed second. How? Okay. I did not expect that. I genuinely did not expect that. I thought Poke was gonna have me in like the second lap or so. That's insane.
Yeah,
This car
let's
is just
see it.
stupid overpowered for B class. That's insane.
Well, you have the same engine that I do, right?
Yeah, the turbo flat 4.
Mm-hmm.
We're 15 seconds faster. Oh my god.
Yep. It's no contest.
No contest at all. It's insane. It's absolutely insane.
The Evos are more of a match for the Subarus in A. because then you can throw in the 6.2 V8 with the central
Then yeah, then it
supercharger.
doesn't matter which engine because they all can use the same engine.
Mm,
Just
well,
wait for my HD.
have
Just wait for the HDD
power
to
setup.
trigger. It may take a while for me to get into the game.
It's not gonna be
Might take
the E63.
It may take me like 5 minutes to get in.
Wow, that's really the big difference between an HD and an SSD. I actually have a stock E63, so I can see what I can do about that.
Oh my goodness!
Got
of
mine
course
built
it's-
already, so I'm ready for the trial. I'm just gonna head over there.
Stock tires.
Just wait for me, okay, guys?
No wonder.
Yeah, I think we can do that.
Yeah, if I put rally on it, it will decrease by 46 PI.
Yeah,
I think
and
most
what about drag
everybody
tires?
has built the E3. Mine's already built because I did that
Definitely.
pretty early
I
on.
might have to clip your advice and keep it in mind whenever we do this stuff.
Yeah,
It's just I'm not used to being in a team, you know?
It's not a free-for-all. I mean, winning is nice and all, but shouldn't be at the cost of enjoyment and the reason why we do this stream.
Which one is it? The E63?
Yeah, D63.
Let's remove this board color first.
The first race is a sprint race. 751. I'm gonna go with drag tires. I'm gonna see if we can do some of that.
Another thing is I was trying
Yeah,
to make
I'm not
myself
doing
look
drag
useful in the
tires.
game, you know?
It is what it is, though. What happened happened.
At this point, it's just a learning experience.
It wasn't the positions that pissed me off, it was the missed checkpoints that pissed me off the most.
And I get that.
It's obligations.
I left because I was trying not to have a lot of drama involved in the stream, you know? While the game loads, I gotta do something real quick.
Yeah, my phone's blowing up with a bunch of YouTube notifications. Check on that later.
752, 752, 751. Okay, so now I have drag tires, I'm lighter, and I'm more powerful.
Technically, I got away with getting more power and less weight by just doing an engine swap. I still have the stock tires.
No, I love this AMG V8 too much for that.
Yeah, I'm doing this in order to try and keep the stock tires. Because the Lamborghini engine is lighter than the V8.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
I'm about 50 kilograms lighter than stock.
Can I also do... No, I can't do a
I wonder,
displacement.
can you do a rear-wheel drive swap on this car?
Probably. Would you want to do that though?
I kept
don't
mine
f-
all-wheel drive. It's because I actually forgot to check. But I wonder if you can do a rear-wheel
Making
drive
it
swap.
rear-wheel drive increases the
Maybe
PI by
more.
10 points.
Then you probably
least-
can't do it.
At least with the build that I have right now.
You probably can't do it then. Because the weight savings is just too much. After the trial, it will be time for me to go.
Aww.
Gotta go to work. Got a special
I've
project.
returned.
Yeah, I've got a special project waiting for me at work. My boss and I talked about it, I think on Tuesday. He wants to do it today. Alright, there's Poke.
Yeah, I forgot the stock PI is 751, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. By
751. The 2013 E63 AMG is what we're working.
Okay, so where's the trial? Trial. There it is.
Yeah, definitely this engine note does not match the character of the Mercedes.
Is that 7?
But I'm only doing it for the trial, and then afterwards I am getting rid of this engine.
It's 751 for you guys, right?
yeah, 751.
Yeah, it needs to be.
On my screen, Mark and I are at 7.5.
Oh yeah, you're
Ow.
right.
I wasn't. A few
I
minutes.
was not
751.
What? Never put
What do you
it
think of my livery, by the way?
But in the upgrade screen, I'm
Can you
at-
see me,
I am
Mike?
at 751.
Yes, I can.
What?
I do like that Patronus livery.
Yeah.
How does that work?
I'm gonna put
Yeah,
a 751 along the upgrade. If I can't use it,
for
then
an
not.
S1 build, like an S1 race build, would be that Patronus livery and the wing.
Okay, so in the my cards it says 751. I'm just gonna assume this works. I'm gonna assume it's just a glitch.
Glitchy.
Exactly that.
I will do the same then.
All the grip you can. 6 gears, that gearbox is pretty much perfect. Stupid fast though.
Pretty annoying.
Ah, almost.
Yeah, almost.
I guess
Yeah,
we're all ready then.
everyone is running the Mercedes V8 except me.
1 minute 40 seconds. I mean, honestly, the Mercedes 6.2 liter V8 is one of my favorite modern V8s. Honestly,
I agree.
It's such a good
I guess
sounding
that,
engine.
for whatever reason, that engine is not available for this.
I
It's
like
not
this
bad
engine.
engine, but yeah, unfortunately, we cannot use that engine.
I've heard several of these in real life at some car meets here and there. And honestly, getting a Mercedes with this engine is now pretty much a dream car.
But the C63.
Depending on what
She's-
it sounds like in real life.
In real life, it sounds amazing, honestly. It sounds amazing. It sounds even more meatier than... I would say
Yeah.
they tone it down quite heavily. If you just look
It's
on a
neutered.
video on like Mercedes 6.2 V8,
Unfortunately, are a bit neutered in this game.
I think the best way, I think it's probably like a 6.2 V8 Top Gear car review. Honestly, I would say either the C63 or E63 from like the W212 generation-ish, like early 2000s would be like my go-to car.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it was like the 2010, so in other words, like the pre-facelift version of this car.
Yeah, pretty much I think. The pre-facelift one of this one, I would say, is probably going to be the go-to one. And then in black, I think this car, so one of those E63 looks amazing in black. Should have made it in black,
Mikey?
actually.
Question is, though, would you get the sedan,
Agree.
Patronas, nice.
or the saloon, or would you get the estate/wagon version?
That's actually a very good question. I think the sedan looks better, but obviously an estate would be more practical. But
To be honest, if I was to get that pre-facelift E63, I get it as a wagon.
see more of them in.
But to be honest, I
Sedans.
probably would just go with the wagon anyway because I think the wagon is just cooler. Full stop. You get a lot of these sports sedans everywhere, but to have a sports wagon, that's just cool in my opinion. Do you guys follow the YouTuber Fail Race at all?
No, fail race doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, he's a British YouTuber. He's also a big fan of estates, and he has an Audi RS6 Audi RS6 V10 as one of his daily drivers.
Wow, nice. That would
Yeah,
probably
one of his
be
daily
like
drivers
the most.
is an Audi
Yeah.
RS6 V10.
Wow.
He's quite proud of it.
What? How could you put a?
He's also got a classic muscle car, too, from the late 60s, early 70s. Because he has got a soft spot for the classic American cars.
Same here.
Imagine driving in the quaint little English countrysides in a big American boat.
That would not work at all. Like those cars in like London or Edinburgh, that would not work at all.
Yeah, he
Sorry?
lives in the he just lives in the English countryside. I'm not sure where exactly, but I don't.
There's actually a recent video of that. Video.
But he mostly drives his Audi because his Audi is a lot more daily drivable than a muscle car is.
Oh fuck, I'm losing it. Turn.
And if I actually remember right, I think his Audi RS6 V10 is actually the wagon version too. Sorry, Cyber.
Of these two cars, I would only pick the wagon.
Watch this, guys. I'm gonna pull a stunt. I think.
This is what they're gonna call a pro gamer move.
A wall ride.
Alright. Amazing.
That's
Well,
a
he got
Because
more
why
speed
not?
than me.
pro NASCAR move.
Well, he got
Because
more
why
speed
not?
than me. I understeered into the wall.
Fifth gear's too long.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, you mean this gear? I thought you meant the show.
What?
The show fifth gear. Too long. It's terrible.
What does that have to do with anything?
Because you know, fifth gear.
Yeah, I know that show.
Bad joke.
I didn't know much about Fifth Gear, but what I do know is that it has some friends of the famous Top Gear hosts, like Tiff Nadell, who's regarded as one of the best drivers of their generation.
I've watched a couple of those episodes. It's nothing too amazing.
They're supposed to be, I guess, a bit more serious than Top Gear.
Yeah.
And that's probably why they never succeeded on Top
Well,
Gear.
Mars
yet.
is honestly a complete loser right now. But maybe he's AFK.
Is he driving? Yeah, he is driving. Ooh!
Screwed up.
What
Skill
happened
issued
there?
hard on that. I skill issued very hard in those S turns.
Understeered into a wall.
I'm using drag. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm
Drag
also
tires
using drag tires.
with a spoiler.
I
Oh,
was
did show up a
overdriving the car,
752.
that's probably
What the hell?
Killed me.
Interesting.
I think I was overdriving the car, and that's what killed me. This car's got too much heft to it.
It's very thick, very heavy boy.
Yeah.
I mean,
pretty happy.
it's the size of a BMW 5 Series, and that's known as a kind of an executive car.
It's a saloon, super saloon.
Yeah.
Very heavy one.
Well, it lives up to that name quite easily.
Sneezily.
Okay, one more race. It's about 1 o'clock where I am.
Don't be afraid. Everything will be alright.
No,
Gran Patano.
everything will be
Pantano.
alright.
Rampatano. Oh, and I just realized it has Dell on my car. The logo
Okay.
Dell.
They put me at the front of the pack.
And they put me in last.
You got pole position.
Yes, I've got pole position. Game took pity on the skill issue.
Mm.
This is unbeatable, right?
It's like, hey, I mean, I'll admit, I do skill issue from time to time.
Oh, Jesus.
That braked a little early for that. Good. Did not miss the checkpoint. I know. You're grinding along each other there. Not a pretty sight.
I can hear your tires screeching.
I'll give you a bit of a boost, Cyber.
Oh, that's you, Mike? I thought that was
Yeah,
Poke.
I'm giving you a bit of a boost, getting you going a little faster. Okay, brake. Because I don't quite have the grip.
I have anti-robots, I have downforce. I'm using drag tires.
Oh.
And yes, I'm using all-wheel drive
Weird.
too, I think.
I mean, this
think
car
we all
comes
are
equipped
all-wheel
standard
drive.
with all-wheel drive, I think.
Yeah.
Does it?
Out of the way, AI.
Oh!
Suicidal.
Too much understeer. It's too much heft.
Even with some weight reduction, this car is still way too heavy.
Ugh. Too much power, too much weight.
This build's kind of funny, because apparently the stock is understeery, but my tune is under a little more oversteery, even though I'm using drag tires.
An arrow.
An arrow, yeah.
Yeah, I got aero,
That's already
anti-roll bars.
huge difference.
Brake.
Because that's literally the only problem with this Renault.
It's like, do not have a tree moment.
Tree?
No tree. Please let the trees out of this. Keep the trees out of this. We don't want to hear any tree.
Tree!
It was going so well.
We're close.
We're closed.
Closing in.
Turn.
I had to break there. Ah.
I cannot get second.
Where's the Pro Street Draft?
Power!
Marky got it.
I had to
Second, I guess.
I had to fully like push there to even come close. But that rear wing on the end, I guess that slowed you down too much.
Yeah, that slowed you down too much.
You were like
Yeah.
ahead by at least 5 seconds at some point, Cyber. So you were definitely had an advantage on the handling side there.
Right. Even though I was using stock tires. That's interesting.
You were using stock tires.
No. Drag tires.
Oh, okay.
Did I say stock tires? What the hell?
Did you also
I
any
had
weight
stock
reduction?
tires- I had stock tires on mine.
I don't know. Probably not.
I think I
That
had
should be
the
one of those stupid
sports.
stock
Maybe I
championships.
should have rate reduction. I'll have to double check.
Got a Corvette ZR1, and I can't sell it.
and that's 40 points exactly.
So that is it then.
Yeah, I mean that's all we needed to do.
So I can never play this game again for a week. Speed Taylor.
Well, my rage quits are just great.
Hey, 75. I'll take that.
I just only left because I realized I was using the wrong cars.
Yeah, but even then, it's in your best interest to stay in and at least get the reward.
Apparently, the treasure hunt requires you to do a Horizon Arcade event.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've been on
It
those
says,
in
don't
ages.
run out of time, and in this arcade, you'll do fine. So I guess just complete an arcade event
Cringe.
before running out of time. And you've got to probably do it in the Plymouth Cuda.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Because it's called Shoulda, Woulda, Cuda.
I
So I think you got to use the Plymouth Cuda for it.
mean, they're really trying hard with the names.
They really try hard with the jokes.
Cokes.
All right, backstage voting. We've got the Toyota AT38 and the Renault Clio 2016 on the left.
voted for the
and then
left.
And then
Yeah.
on the right is the Ford Ranger Raptor and the 2023.
The
The-
Ranger is a
2023.
wheel spin car.
The thing is,
Don't pick
the
it.
the Ranger Raptor is a wheel spin car. I know that, and I know the Toyota Hilux or the AT38 was, I think, featured once or twice, and it isn't a wheel spin car. So I think many people don't have that in their collection yet.
I went with the.
I don't think I have it either.
I went with the Toyota. I don't
Yeah.
really care for the Renault, but the Toyota is probably the better choice.
Yeah.
And who would have thunk it? The BMW iX and the Ford Focus ST won the last poll.
Yeah, so stupid. I really wanted that BMW ID4 to get that into D-Class because I know that's a meta D-Class car.
I'm gonna
Wasn't
pick up
meant to
one of
be-
the-
But I am more frustrated on the fact that American Automotive didn't win for the next week.
I was about to say.
Bloody cars and coffee. Honestly, the only reason people voted for that is because of the Lamborghini in the picture.
People choose bad.
Hmm.
Those freaking 10-year-olds.
People fail at voting.
I don't really care either way, to be honest.
Actually, I think I could do a rally build of that car.
Yeah, me neither.
Mitsubishi GTO. I could do a rally build of that. BMW i8. Sell that. Lamborghini Veneno. Sell that for 1.5 million.
Why?
Alright, that's it for that.
I just hope that, honestly, for the next season, we don't have these stupid stock showdowns anymore.
They don't happen that often. So I don't
Don't
think
like them.
I don't think they'll come up.
I mean, we
Yeah,
had one
probably do.
last week,
Build
didn't
that.
we?
Build. 1,831 cars owned. That's insane.
Why does this have a white plate? Stupid IX.
Yes, it has a Forza wide body.
I'm not even gonna buy that car, I just don't care.
Because Forza
Make
wants
it
you
even
to
more
like
big.
electric cars.
Yeah, fuck off. Oh,
That's
Yeah.
all I can think of. Forza wants you to like electric cars, so they go all out on them.
And we don't care.
here, we added your mom's car. Like it?
All right,
Now you can
getting-
say I'm in my mom's car.
getting rid of that V10.
Room. I just want to max it out for shits and giggles.
Rally tires.
You could put the mission R in.
So I guess we're not going to try the ones I rage quit again. I'll have to do them myself then.
No, I
Yeah.
can't really stay up much longer. I have to get up very early tomorrow, so actually quite good that we're already done.
You can go to S2. Why?
Wait a second. Am I using rear-wheel drive? Oh. Since when was a Lamborghini rear-wheel drive? I'm using the Huracan STO this time. And I noticed that it's rear-wheel drive by default, which is weird.
Hmm.
This can reach S2 971.
Jesus, 7-1.
That's much higher than I thought it would be.
That's way too much.
I see the highest PI is 980.
I can't put racing weight reduction on the E63 and keep it in A-class tires. The Mercedes engine is just too powerful. Into it.
Actually, I'm going to use the Pontiac this time. Even though it's at 897.
Just might have discovered something.
What a
Okay.
weird design choice is this?
That worked.
Have you ever noticed on the Buick GSX that the rev meter is outside the car and on the bonnet?
Yes, I did know that. It's the same with the Pontiac GTO The Judge.
Why would you have that?
There
It's such a
actually
weird
few
choice.
cars.
And then you have the clock really big. Just replace the clock with the rev limiter and I don't know. I mean, it's cool, but
The Judge.
America
Yes,
in a
called
nutshell.
The Judge.
Court is now in session.
It's cool, but unnecessary. Basically, the US.
yeah.
Right. Enough Forza for the day.
Yeah, I had enough too. If anyone's still watching, like, subscribe and all that stuff. If not, well, that's fine. Yeah.
This is fine.
This is fine.
That's fine. I'll just do it again.
Let you do it again.
Over and over.
Over and over and over until Forza and 6 come out, and then we'll do that over and over and over.
Well, hopefully it will be better than this if we do have to play the game for 5 years.
Well, we don't have to play the game for 5 years. I mean, who knows? Maybe some other company comes up with an amazing racing game that's better than Forza, and probably not though.
Well, we gotta hope. Well, maybe have fingers crossed for Maverick Games. You know about that?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, there are so many racing games these days that just are disappointments. You know, the Crew, we have the Crew Motorfest, R Factor 2, and yeah.
The only cool thing that I've noticed about the Crew Motorfest, certain cars do have custom wide bodies that you don't get in Forza. That's kind of cool. The map is better, and there's some custom sounds in Motor to make the.
Here's the thing though, what's weird is that the recipe is there to be a better quote-unquote Forza. But then you have a terrible upgrade system, which is quite similar to how it is in Payback without the slot machine. And then, I don't know, it just, the feeling is just not there. I think I'm gonna call it there. So, yeah, I'll be working on Underground 2 testing videos very soon. So, gotta figure out a method for that though. We'll see. We'll see.
Are you going to be talking in the ranking videos?
Yeah, probably. But
You're
I'm
going to be like, unfortunately, at number, whatever that number was, at number last place, we have the
Probably the
Hummer
Hummer.
H2,
yeah,
was it?
I'm going to assume that the Hummer will be last. Here's the thing though, I will be using probably the same testing track. Because I've tried other testing tracks, but this one, the one that you do where you test out cars for URL for circuit racing is just the best. That has acceleration, handling and braking testing all in one, but no top speed. So I was maybe thinking to split the racing section into 2 parts, where just like what I've done with the Pro Street Drift track of drift testing, that I do 2 tracks in one. So I will take that URL testing track and some speed track. Maybe that's, I don't know, that city center highway track, you know, and then combine that into like the definitive road testing method. We'll see.
Maybe.
Okay. So what was the question?
Oops, that's not like it.
Are you going to have any body kits, and are you going to customize the cars this time?
Yeah, I'm going to do full aero, full tuning, everything. What I'm thinking I won't be doing though is for road testing NOS. I will use NOS in the drag testing, but I think that for road testing the cars need to do it all on their own power.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I will
Like
probably
in Most Wanted or whatever else.
Yeah, I'll probably still make a video on like the pre-testing info, but we'll see. That's it for now. I also need to figure out what I'm gonna do on Monday though, because I haven't decided what I'm going to do a playthrough of. Maybe I need to do a poll of that for this weekend. That's all for then. That's it for now. Like, subscribe, all that stuff, and hope to see you all soon. Take care.
So, okay, so for the drag racing, I'm assuming it's going to be the Nissan 240 SX, because